Welcome along, Chelsea fans, to the Chelsea News in 5 minutes with me, Chels Daft, here on the channel. Why would you want to go anywhere else and listen to a lot of old waffle, a lot of old nonsense for 10, 15, 20 minutes when this is straight to the point? And tonight, two big stories. One, the Abramovich statement has come out. And two, Todd Boehly's consortium could sign the first contract in relation to the purchase of Chelsea Football Club as early as tomorrow. Why go anywhere else? It's only a 5-minute video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like the idea of that. And let's get into the first story. So, Roman Abramovich has not asked for any loans to be repaid. And he's not also asked or attempted to increase the price of the sale of the club, according to reports we've seen over the last couple of days. So much so, I did a video the other day talking about the fact that if Chelsea don't get that deal done by the end of this month when the licence expires, they could become extinct as a football club. Never going to happen. We all know it's never going to happen. They've been described as the government as a cultural asset. And Abramovich has released this statement with all the nonsense that's been going around via a spokesperson. And to try and break it all down, he basically said the fact that they've not asked for the loan to be repaid. They've not asked for the loan to go to a company in Jersey that is linked with Abramovich. He insists that the money from the sale will go towards proceeds to help the victims of the Ukraine war. He's already tried to set up a foundation to do so. That's where the money is going to go. That's owed to him personally, and any profit of the sale also will go to the victims of the Ukrainian war. The statement, which you've all seen by now, pretty much stated that that agreement and that intention has not changed. It said that Abramovich's team has identified senior representatives from the UN, bodies and a large global charitable organisation who've been tasked with forming a foundation and setting out a plan for its activities with the money. The lead independent expert has also had conversations with the government and their representatives presenting the structure and the initial plans for this foundation. He said he's not involved with it, it's being managed by experts independently. That's the situation. That arrangement has not changed. And secondly, Mr. Abramovich has not asked for any loan to be repaid to him. Such suggestions are entirely false, as are suggestions that Abramovich has increased the price of the club last minute. As part of Abramovich's objective to find a good custodian for Chelsea FC, he has, however, encouraged each bidder throughout the process to commit to investing in the club, including the academy, the women's team, necessary redevelopment of the stadium, as well as maintaining the work of the Chelsea Foundation. So ignore the nonsense about Abramovich and asking for more money and holding on to this money that he's loaned the football club. Ignore it. It's absolute codswallop. Let's move on. So the big news which is broken on the Telegraph this evening is that Todd Boehly's consortium poised to sign the first contract in Chelsea takeover as early as tomorrow, with a side note that the group is to be advanced for the UK government and Premier League approval ahead of the official sale by the end of this month. It says the report in the Telegraph states that club executives are now preparing the prospect of formally naming Boehly to ministers of the government in their request for an amended licence in order to sell the football club. It states that the Premier League has already carried out background checks on the Boehly group. It said, well, with this signed purchase agreement on Friday, all parties are hopeful that the government standoff with Abramovich over the loan can quickly be resolved. That's why there's been a statement being made by Abramovich. Hopefully we can push on now and get this deal done. It's a sad state of affairs that Abramovich was sanctioned because of what's happening in Ukraine. We've read reports that he's trying to be a negotiator. Roman Abramovich, as far as Chelsea's concerned, ever since he took over our football club, has done nothing but want the very best for our club, to support the football club, to invest in the football club, to grow it, to become the global brand that it now is and one of the most successful clubs there is on the planet. All the reports about Abramovich looking after himself and not wanting the best for Chelsea is absolute rubbish. We should have all known it. We read numerous nonsense on a daily basis, and I'm glad that it's actually come out now with an official statement, and that it looks as though the sale is now going to move, hopefully, into action. As soon as any of the fine print can be done and dusted between Abramovich and the UK government and the sale can be agreed, we can all move forward. We're going to thank Abramovich for what he's done for our football club. He'll always hold a massive place in all of our hearts because of what he'd done for our football club and where, with his investment, where he took us. But we're going to move forward. Todd Boehly and his consortium hopefully will continue the legacy that Roman Abramovich has laid and the foundations he's laid at Chelsea, and take the club forward in the future. That's all we want. That's what we want. And hopefully it's happening. So, people, let's be positive. Let's head into the weekend against Wolves, knowing that we can sort ourselves out and get another 3 points. Enjoy the weekend. Come on, Chelsea. Let's make sure we get the right result. Give the right performance. We need the 3 points badly. Anything less, horrendous. Anyway, guys, that's it. Just a 5-minute news update from me this evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out channel membership and also super thanks, which is now available on the channel to help support the content. And hopefully the content grows. 20,000 subscribers now. Thank you so much, every single one of you. And I'll see you guys next time.